What's going on, podcast people? It's the D&E podcast, which stands for
damn near everything.
I'm NK Rudy Lee, the friend group and main character. I'm here with my friend and co-host Jamar. Say what's up.
Yo.
We got Josh Pont. Josh is not here. Josh is a no-show. As always, man. You know, ain't nothing new for Josh. But Josh is busy. Can't be here. Couldn't get a replacement. So it's just me and Jamar again. Like we did a couple times before. I think twice at least. I think before. It's just me and Jamar. But
it's not our first rodeo.
Yeah, but there's just so much to talk about. I didn't want to miss another week.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna let you start off first, Jamar. I know you got a lot of shit to talk about.
Let's see. First, we can go. Just came back from vacation in Mexico, man.
How was that?
It was nice and relaxing. You know, the sun was hot as hell, yo.
I bet.
Yo, feet on the ground, burning. It's only
like in the sand?
No, cause I was by the pool. Just going from like my beach chair that's in the shade to the pool was probably like 4 or 5 steps. But I'm telling you, 2, 3 of them steps, you swear you was stepping on like a fucking skillet or some shit like that.
Shit be hot, especially like I remember like last time I went to the beach was like years ago, but I'll say probably somewhere on the Jersey Shore, like it was like midday. You step on that beach barefoot,
yeah.
Nigga, you just start running because it's like, let me get to the water real quick or something, but this shit burning my feet.
Yo, that's exactly how it was, and I had to get in that water. And it was nice. It was a nice, relaxing one. I didn't do that many activities. It was more so of like really just a chill. What are you type vacation? Are you relaxing, or you like to do things like excursions, like jet skiing or anything like that?
I don't got no money type vacation, so we ain't going over.
You was about to go on a cruise though. On the cruise, did you want it to be more so like you're just chilling?
On a cruise?
When we were supposed to go before COVID?
Yeah, that was then. That was years ago.
But I'm saying we were going to go on that. Did you expect it to be like a relaxing one, or like you going to do excursions and shit like that?
Excursions? You're using big words. Nah, to be honest, I should be there just to enjoy the moment, no cap, like do whatever. Like if niggas want to go out and do this shit, I'll go too, you know. I don't really care, you know. And sometimes, you know, just relax. See, like I'd probably do both, or whatever. It's like fun, like when it comes to that type of stuff, you know. Cause if I went on vacation myself, I probably would just be chilling. But you know, that's why sometimes I'll let other people take the lead on that type of stuff, and where I'll just, you know, go along with them.
With the vibe and shit. I hear that. Me, it really depends on what the mindset is going into it. So, like, if I know it's a relaxing one, I'm gonna plan on relax. Like, I'm still gonna go out, like, to like the pool or the beach or whatever it is. But for the most part, I'm relaxing. But if it's something like we go to this place, then this place, I just need to know, because I'm the type to like to sleep in and just do what I gotta do, even though I'm on vacation. But not too late though. Like when I say sleep in, I mean to like 9 or 10. That's not even sleeping in. But like people on vacation, they be like, yo, let's go at like 6, 7 o'clock. We gotta be the first one to get it. I'm like, yo, fuck that. No. Fuck that. I'm trying to sleep in. I'm trying to enjoy myself. If I want to wake up at 6, 7, I would have went to work. I would have went to work, make some bread. Like, what the hell?
Oh no.
Fuck them chairs.
That's crazy. Nah, I can't see waking up early. It's crazy like that. What was I about to say? If I'm sleeping in, like on vacation, I'm definitely sleeping on vacation. Wake up every time I want to. If I was on a cruise, you know, I might have to wake up at a certain time so I don't miss breakfast, because, you know, sometimes I eat the meal. But like, if I'm sleeping in, like, I might sleep like past 10, maybe, which is like usually regular. That's because it's my body clock, man. I just like waking up around that time. What was I about to say? I was about to say something else too about it. I was gonna say I do need to like a vacation, like a week off. This is right now. Right now I just feel so busy, like, cause I'm doing the I'm running the league and shit right now, and I have all the I finished. I started the power rankings. Like, I have the rankings on who's coming out next week. I just haven't wrote the script for it yet. I still gotta record that. I still gotta finish like all the shit I was doing with my sneakers. Like I'm almost done. Like, I went through a lot of sneakers like the past like week and a half, like just cleaning and then getting all them shit set up for like shipment. If I like, so like if I get an order, I can just put that away. I was wrapping all my sneakers in plastic, and so like shrink wrapping it, and so like moisture doesn't get inside the mold, because that can happen. It's happened to one pair of my sneakers before. It was crazy, and it happened twice to the same pair of sneakers. So I just ended up selling them. Like, I cleaned them again and sold them. Come like, I don't know why these ones just keep molding. So that happened before. So that will prevent like shit from happening. It'll protect from water damage if anything happens, like if it flooded in my house or something like that. So I was doing all that last week. I said cleaning them. Sold a couple of pairs too. I said sold more than a couple. But I gotta say, I was doing all that like the last couple of weeks. So I took a time off from just like my YouTube channel. I want to get back to my YouTube channel because like had more videos I wanted to upload. I kind of missed out on like pre 2K videos because like I was just doing my sneaker shit, and I was like, damn, this is something I had to miss out on because like I've been putting off the sneaker shit for a long time. So and still trying to get back to everything in this. And there's a lot of shit I want to do for the Instagram page too. I just haven't got out yet. Like I got like last week I forgot to do the like post a weekly challenge like on the page. I just never did that, so I'll do it again next week. There's just more stuff to post. Like I didn't post today. Cause then like with the stats too, like when I do the power rankings, I got to do all the stat stuff first so I could see shit like that. And I was doing all that today, so it's just a lot. So I just need a week off, really, just to do what I got to do.
During that week, would it be dedicated to doing like completing those tasks, or would it be you're not doing any of that? You just want to relax and like get your mind right and mentally prepare.
Shit, I'm on like 2 different. I mean, like 2 weeks off, some shit like that. One where I can just straight relax, and then one where I can just catch up on everything else, bro. Because like when I want to relax, I just want to play some 2K right now, yo. Like I haven't been able to just like be on it like how I used to back in the day, and I kind of miss that, and I just want to get on 2K, man.
Yeah. This 2K is good too. But when I was on vacation, I was feeling the same way. Like I was there for about 5-6 days. The first 3 days, completely enjoying it. Then like around the 4th day, I was like, damn, I want to come back and do some of these things. Like I want to like do some research for fantasy football. I want to like work on my YouTube. I want to do shit for like, I just want to do things better, like improve like the way I speak for the podcast, look up more topics. Like I just wanted to get back into like the grind mode. I was definitely enjoying my vacation while I was there because I'm not going to be stressed about all that stuff while I'm supposed to be relaxing. But it just made me want to come back. And then when I came back, I was like, yo, let's do it. And I've just been trying to grind ever since I came back.
Oh, yeah. And we did have our fantasy football draft, too. It was supposed to be live stream, but, you know, it was supposed to be people to come that were going to come out. But not enough people were going to say we're going to show up. So I canceled the live stream draft, told everybody to stay home, whoever was winning, kind of. And so we never live streamed. But we did have our draft, though. And I still am satisfied with my team. I know I lost week 1. Me and Jamal both lost week 1.
Yeah, I think Josh lost too.
Josh lost too. Yeah. So Josh ducking the smoke right now. So we'll get to him next week about it though. But it's crazy. You would have won.
Yeah.
A lot of shit happened in our league since the last time we recorded. But it was this trade that went down in our league. It was, in my opinion, it was a bad trade.
Yeah.
One of the newcomers in our league, and to be honest, before I even say that trade right there, if he doesn't do good this season, if Isaiah doesn't do good this season, I honestly believe that the league will vote him out again, bro. Will vote him out just because that's the same shit Isaiah did, bro. Other Isaiah did last season where he traded Devontae Adams to Josh, and then the new Isaiah in our league, they both just happen to have the same name. He traded away Tyreek Hill. Yeah. Before the league season even started, he traded away Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill was his number 1 pick, and he traded away Tyreek Hill and Tyler Lockett for DK Metcalf, Jerry Jeudy, and Jonathan Taylor. Jerry Jeudy and Jonathan Taylor are both out. They both didn't play week 1. Jonathan Taylor, I think, can't play to either week 3 or 4 or 5. He has to miss a couple like first some games.
4 games minimum.
Yeah, because he started the league on a pup list, which means physically unable to perform, and so it's just like wow. So he traded basically his top guy for another starter, and the other starter only gave him 13.7 points that week, and Tyreek get like 45 or around 44, 45 points. Yeah, and the person who he traded him to happened to play Jamar week 1. Yeah. And if that person never got Tyreek Hill, Jamar would have won that week. Yeah. And it was just crazy, bro.
It was a lot going on with that. Like, I was wondering why it didn't get vetoed. I was wondering why it didn't get vetoed because the trade just didn't make sense. Like, I get that Jonathan Taylor, when healthy, top 5 running back. Cool. Tyreek Hill, top 5 receiver, right? That's even right there. Now we go next. Tyler Lockett scored more fantasy points than DK last year. So you can argue that he's better or even the same. Jerry Jeudy, he has potential to be like a top 15 type production, have a type of season, especially with Sean Payton there. But he hasn't proven that. Plus, he's hurt. Now, JT's out for about 4 weeks. Mind you, there's only like 13 games in the regular season. So dropping 4 games and then trying to come back, assuming that JT's going to come back to a top 5 running back, and Jerry Jeudy's going to turn into a top 15 receiver.
Yeah,
he's
really going off what ifs, bro, and that's a big what if. Like, Jonathan Taylor hasn't been like healthy since like 2 years ago. Yeah, because last season he was hurt too. He played a hurt season. So it was just like a crazy trade. I was surprised didn't get vetoed all the way too, also, which is wild. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
That's why you have to wait at least week 1. If I'm trading before week 1, it has to be like a player that I want that's equal. So like a top 5 running back that's currently playing for a top 5 player that's currently playing as well. And that's just because of personal preference. You don't want to make a trade like this, because if the week went by, there's no way in hell he's trading Reek after dropping 45 week 1.
Hell no, bro. I'm gonna put that in the group chat too, yo. I was so, like, just okay, it was so dumb. Like, I knew that shit was dumb too. Yeah. And he was. I remember like before the season started, he was asking me for like about Josh Jacobs, because he didn't really have any running backs. I don't know. And I was like, I'm like, well, I'm gonna need someone like at least of equal caliber if he's gonna do something like that. Because like he was asking me like Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers ended up going crazy week 1, but I don't know if that's gonna be a full season thing. He was like Jacoby Myers and Raheem Mostert or some shit like that. I'm like, nigga, you crazy, bro. I'm like, the only person that's as the same caliber on your team was really Tyreek. He was like, Tyreek, I don't know, but gonna end up trading Tyreek away for that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm not getting up on any of my star players unless like if the first 3 weeks, if I'm like 0-3, okay, then I'll look to trade some of my star players away. But like before week 1, if the trade is not that good, which his wasn't, he shouldn't have never did that, bro. And I would never do that either.
If the trade happened 4 weeks from now, like they're just coming back, I'll be like, okay, cool. But the fact that they're not going to play week 1 doesn't make it. It just doesn't make sense. I have to. It's gonna stress me out thinking about it, man.
What he essentially did, I said it before. Tyreek was his first round pick. He traded away his first round pick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this shit, because I might just have to search by name, because how much the group chat was blowing up.
Yeah, it has been.
Let me see.
Well, while you look for that, I'll just continue ranting.
I found that. So Isaiah, he essentially traded his first and 4th round picks for Devontae's 3rd, 6th, and 8th round. Yeah. And Devontae's 6th and 8th round picks weren't playing week 1. So that's what he did. It was just crazy, bro. Like I don't understand how what in his mind he was like, yeah, this is the trade right here, bro. Devontae got over on him.
And Devontae is the type of person to talk shit. If he win, he don't care how he win. He don't care how ugly it was. He don't care what type of dirty, cheating ass way he had to do to get that win. He gonna talk his shit, and he won. But if you go back to the predictions that we made about the season going forward, I said I was gonna lose. Devontae always finds a way to like get that edge on me, or one player just happened to go crazy. I would have won had the trade not gone through, but it's whatever. I think we're going to bounce back, and I think I definitely can get him later in the season once we start seeing how people turn out.
I don't think anybody that like lost week 1 should be like that worried about the team besides maybe Chris, because he lost his starting quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeah. And that just sucked. Yeah. I mean, nobody else on his team did good either, but I'm like, damn, you just lost your quarterback, some of the Achilles injury, which is wild, bro. That shit was so wild to me. Yeah. It's very unfortunate for the Jets. I thought I had them winning the division. Shit, not anymore, bro. Yeah. They're going my $5 bet or some shit. Like, it was something like that.
Did you cash out or no?
No. Okay. I didn't. I'm still gonna let it ride. It was like somewhere between $1 and $5 bet, and then so it's fine. But yeah, that sucks for him. Josh didn't do that good either. Isaiah, the one who traded away his top player, dropped under 100 points a week this week too. So it was just like, damn, bro. It's just like, wow. Yeah.
I think Reek had half his points too. Isaiah's. Or a little bit less than half.
Would have had.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Tyreek by himself had like 45, and didn't he have like 80?
No, he had like 93.
Oh, okay.
It was Chris that had 83.
Okay, but that's close.
It is close. Yeah,
that's close as fuck.
That would have won him the game. Yeah. Which is crazy. And we also had our first suspension in our league too.
Oh yeah.
It was a situation that went on where it was something similar to what happened last year in the league with my brother. My brother, he had broke some of the rules in our league last year also. And like he made some subtle comments about a trade that went down. It was a trade between me and the other Isaiah in the league who got voted out the league also. Shit, if I got that trade off, man, it was looking smooth sailing for me. We were trading draft picks, and I got a trade to go through. I got a trade with him to go through, and it wasn't vetoed until Sakai had started saying some shit about the trade, like, yo, I better check this and that, and it ended up getting vetoed probably like it was like a day and some change later, and that shit got vetoed. I only need like probably some more hours, and but if it wasn't for Sakai's comments, the trade probably would have went through, and so that's why Lopez ended up getting suspended also, because there was a trade that went through right away, and I saw it. It was the trade between Isaiah and Devontae. And so I gave the league a reminder. I sent the rules, and I said, I literally said, like, if you break the rules, I will be giving out suspensions. I said that shit. And there was a lot of shit going on before. Let me give some context too. There was a lot of talking going on before. Niggas was just shit talking in the chat. Chris was like calling out Lopez, and he was trash and this and that, which is true. But then once the trade went through, like I said, I sent the rules to the chat again, and I gave everybody a clear, like, I'm going to be suspending players if anybody breaks the rules. Because we have rules in our league where it's a lot of shit. It's hard. I'm not going to explain all of them right now. We got rules, and if you break them, you get your player suspended. There's already been 2 suspensions from last season. That's like the first year. Devontae and Sakai had the suspensions. And so Lopez had said, like, let the nonsense begin or some shit like that, or let something along those lines. And it seemed like it's a subtle comment, and like where it looked like it was talking about the trades. Like I said, it was very similar to my brother's from last year, where he said like Sakai said like that, here go the BS starting already, some shit like that. And it was like very similar. Like it was like once a trade went through, they both said the same shit. And from what it looked like, we don't know who Lopez was saying it to, but it was vague in terms of act of like the trade just went through, and it could be to you. Like, we don't know who you're talking to. Like, he didn't reply. Like, Lopez said he was talking to Chris, but if like when I looked at it, and when other people were talking about it, like it said it didn't make sense to what he would like if he was replying to Chris. And it didn't. When I it was like I said, I went into like very detail. I looked at it, man. I went around the league just making sure, like, yo, am I overreacting to this? Turns out I was not overreacting in view of everybody else. And he ended up getting suspended.
Yep. Yo, I don't know who it is, but someone made a burner account.
I know who it is, and I'm gonna reveal it too. I already know who it is.
That shit was funny as hell. Someone made a burner account and was like, look at God or something like that. He was just happy that shit happened. And it was funny as hell.
I know who it is. I'm going to reveal it too.
Oh, right.
In the power rankings, I want to reveal it.
Okay, bet. You stay tuned. Yeah. Stay tuned to that.
So,
yeah, yo. But let's go into Thursday night's game about the Chiefs and the Lions.
What happened?
Kelsey getting hurt. There's been so many injuries this freaking week, and it's just crazy.
Key injuries.
Yes, Kelsey got hurt, and then the receivers were not looking good. Yo,
Kadarius Toney.
Yo,
old guy, dropping shit.
Funny thing about that is that literally I was just like, yo, he's nice. I was like, he's nice. He might do something. He might pop out, because we were talking about who's gonna be the number 1 receiver on the Chiefs. After that, he dropped every single pass, and every single time everybody looked at me. Oh, he's nice, Jamar. Oh, he's nice. I'm like, he's athletic. But that shit was crazy, yo. Like,
nobody can replace someone of a caliber as Tyreek Hill, because he's just a different type of receiver. Very fast, could be put any. You can line him up anywhere on the outside and the slot. Doesn't matter. Like, he's a different type of receiver. There's nobody that's replacing him. Yeah. So it's and The Chiefs haven't. Their number one go-to guy is Travis Kelce. Having Travis Kelce on the field frees those other guys up. I'm like, damn, okay, Travis Kelce open. We might leave like somebody like a Sky Moore or Kadarius Toney open. So yeah, that's what's going on with that right there. And since Travis Kelce was on the field, just, messes messes everything else. I'm like, now the Chiefs actually got to look into getting some other receivers, man, or just doing something. I don't. Sky Moore's a rookie, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So
I think so.
Maybe he'll be good. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a lot of crucial drops, and I just felt bad for the guy.
I know Giants now. I'm surprised yesterday because the most Giants fans they do not care. I be seeing them. They be talking crazy.
Oh yeah, because I haven't really looked into it, but I know that KT's beefing with Giants fans and vice versa, and then he gonna talk shit about the game after he had a performance like that.
It's crazy.
I'm like, yo, what the hell? How are you gonna talk after doing shit yourself? He basically was playing for us.
Even if he, like you say, he talking shit, but he be damned if he do and damned if he don't. Because if he talk shit, niggas still gonna say something to him. If he don't say nothing, it's why you so quiet now? He can't win regardless.
But at us, like he had a shitty game, and then
because the Giants fans are gonna be saying shit to him. So he either gonna say shit back or not say nothing at all. But like say, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yeah, fucking. That reminds me, I was at a flag football game on Sunday, which was ass because it's during football time, and there's no fucking connection there. And there was this one corner just chirping, and he is like the stereotypical DB type of trash talking, bro. This nigga got fucked up on a double move, like he just and got up. Right, and he pulled his flag as soon as he caught it. Like he got cooked. He just pulled the flag, and it was a good pull, but the guy still gained like 15, 20 yards. And he got up screaming, "Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere." I'm like, yo, what? Yo, everybody on the sideline was like, what the fuck? And he's on the end, like the enemy teams, not the enemy teams, but the opponent's sideline talking like that. I'm like, bro, you just got cooked. What are you talking about? And then nothing beats where the quarterback was scrambling out, right? So he's scrambling to his left, and he has a receiver over there, and the corner's there. He's like, yeah, throw that shit. I dare you, throw that shit. He actually threw it, and the nigga scored.
Oh my gosh. Nah, DBs really do be funny sometimes. The shit they be doing, bro. Like, you could be open as a receiver, and the quarterback throws a bad pass, and maybe too short over or too far ahead, and the DB will be like this, like it wasn't a bad throw. Like nigga, like what? I'm cooked you. Like I'm open. That was a bad throw. It's like locking shit up. I'm like, okay, bro.
She's like, you got it, man.
Corners do be funny, yo. They do be funny.
That's funny as hell. I'm gonna just say the elephant in the room, man.
Speaking of like the shit talking up, like you were telling me before how niggas was blowing up your phone after the Giants lost 40-0.
Yeah.
Other day, I know that shit hurt, bro. Yep. And I know niggas is saying hella shit too. I feel like you niggas be calling you the most, bro, when it comes to the Giants or some shit like that.
Yo, every 30 minutes, I was at my mom's house watching the game. Mm-hmm. And everybody there all of a sudden care about football. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, I understand my stepdad because he an Eagles fan, but everybody else, like my mom just starting to get into football, and she like, oh, look at the Giants. I'm like, damn, people that don't even watch, like, oh, damn, the Giants. I'm like, yo.
See, I didn't call you.
Huh?
I didn't call you.
I know, I was surprised. But literally, yeah, every group chat I'm in, best believe somebody's saying something. If I'm not responding in the group chat, someone's going to message me privately to make sure they know what I'm saying. Fucking Josh hit me up. He's talking about, yo, Giants suck. I'm like, yo, fuck y'all.
It's probably because reached out because I was definitely irritated. I'll say the past like 4 days that weekend, bro.
Yeah.
Because when 2K dropped, like, I couldn't make none of my shots. It was just frustrating. I'm like, fuck. And then, I mean, it was good to see my Saints win, Ohio State win, but like, I was losing in both of my leagues in fantasy too, and then I was at work also watching the games, and then like customers coming up. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the game low key, and then some of them not even ready, don't know what to do. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, I was just irritated, bro. I was like, fuck. So I'm like, I'm not really reaching out to nobody, and the niggas is blowing up my phone the whole day from like 3 different group chats, and I was just like, bro, I'm ticked, bro. Like I'm not saying like I don't care if I was winning. Even if I was winning, I'm not responding. I'm just like irritated at this point. Like, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. And then This nigga Lopez is calling he called my phone, bro. So I was like, I'm alright, bet, because I was like, I was at work at the time, and I went home later and shit. I was just like, I went home, probably played 2K. I'm like, I'm just irritated already. And so nigga called my phone, talking shit in a group chat, and I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, yo, I'm like, shut up, you fat bitch. Like, yo, I'm like, you call me now, you want, you here? I'm here now, nigga. Like, what? Like, damn, stop calling my fucking phone, bro. I'm like, shit. I just wanted to watch some of the games and chill once I got home, because I said, just left work, already irritated from them, and the niggas just blowing on my phone. I'm like, bro. And then this nigga Lopez thing, like, the way he was talking, you would thought he won like the championship, bro. After 1 week, like he swear like shit, anything could happen during the season, bro. He could lose like injuries, like getting plays also injuries, bro. Like someone might make another trade, or you can just go on a losing streak, which he's done before. Lopez was a top team in the league the first year, and then missed the playoffs. Like anything can happen, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like niggas shouldn't be worried about off like one loss. I'm gonna get if you saw your team do good, which his team did do good, it's good to see. But that's not a guaranteed thing every week, though. Yeah, you don't know what niggas could just stop dropping points. Yeah, that could be their best week, and niggas just be trash after that. Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like, and so like, you shouldn't dismantle your team off of one loss. Which is I'm not ready to dismantle my team off of one loss. Like I didn't do that bad either. I scored up more points in, I think, like 4 or 5 niggas in the league too. And like Sakai, I dropped more points than Sakai, and he won his game. Yeah. And so I'm like, I say I'm not worried about my team. Like, it was unfortunate. I don't like Justin Fields is not going to have a 14-point game every week. Yeah. DJ Moore's not putting up 2 points every week. Yeah. Odell Beckham's not putting up, like I think he put like around 5 points. Bro, I'm like, and one it was just I was watching the Ravens. They just weren't in sync when I was watching the Ravens, bro. Like Lamar was like dropping the ball and shit. I'm like, damn, but it was like every team though. Every team was not looking good week one. I would say defenses were looking good week one, but like offenses, no. Like Josh Allen last night. Yeah. Oh my God. He had 4 turnovers, bro. That's minus 8 points in fantasy. Yeah. That was crazy. He threw 3 picks to the same person. Yeah. He was looking like a prime Revis out there, bro. Yeah. Shit was crazy. So I'm like, I mean, but it's shit like Joe Burrow put up 82 yards passing. Yeah. That was crazy. Like I said, that's not going to be an every week thing, bro. Like. Shit will change. Like the players who I drafted, I like believe highly in all of them still too. Yep, I agree. Because I had a bad week, and I still almost won if it wasn't for Reek. To be honest, like I had Saquon. Saquon. He didn't do much because of the game. But like the Giants not getting blown out 40-0 every single week. That's not happening every week. Pollard, he had a good game. Jalen Hurts had a mediocre game. Like I could have used more points, but that's besides the point. Deontay Johnson, he got hurt, so I got to find a substitute. And then Christian Kirk, he just didn't get the ball like that, which was crazy. He not because Cam Ridley's there. He dropped to number 2. I knew that shit already. Not even number 2. He dropped to like number 3, 4. Well, no, number 2. He's like not receiver. Yeah, because it went. Maybe not. Yeah, because. It goes. He's not Calvin under Zay Ridley, Jones. Zay Jones. When they line up in 2 receivers, Zay Jones was out there over Christian Kirk, which is crazy. I knew Ridley was gonna do. I was trying to get him, but niggas snagged him before I could. Yeah, bro. That's crazy. And you came through for me though. But you talking about Deontay Johnson's hurt. It's crazy because you tried to trade me him too, which is crazy. I'm like, this nigga just tried to offer me Deontay. He offered me Deontay Johnson, Antonio Gibson. Was that who it was? Or Brian Robinson? Brian Robinson and AJ Dillon for fucking Josh Jacobs. I'm not dumb, bro. When I saw that shit, I'm like, this nigga think I'm dumb, bro. I'm like, I'm not Isaiah about to do some dumb shit, bro. You're not getting a Josh Allen era trade on me, bro. You crazy. I was hoping your finger slipped. No, bro. I saw that shit. I'm like, this nigga think you had him last year too. I remember he dropped like 40 on me, bro. Josh Jacobs. So I'm like, I'm like, I drafted him for a week. Josh Jacobs didn't put up a lot the first week either, but I'm like, I know what Josh Jacobs gonna do, bro. I'm like, I'm not worried about them. Like, come mid-season, like my niggas gonna be kicking, bro. Yeah. But the only thing good about it is that actually nothing came good about it because on the waiver order I'm like 6th now because I had hella points. Yeah. So like I'm not even at the bottom. I lost and then I'm not even at the bottom. That you put up the most points in a loss. Yeah. That shit is ass. Yeah. That shit is ass. But it's ass, but it's still a good outlook for your team because you know. Like you're still beating the majority of the league with that loss, but with the points you put up, Like that's still a good thing. Though. Like at least you
Yeah.
know your team can score, bro. And so you could work with something. If your
On a
team is
bad
not
week,
if your team is
too.
not scoring, it's like damn, I might have to look into doing something else, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, my running backs I have Josh Jacobs and Christian McCaffrey. I'm good. Dalvin Cook put up like 11 or 12 yesterday, which I'm fine with. He's just my flex position, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like I said, I'm satisfied with my team. Now that Aaron Rodgers hurt, you know they're gonna have to be running the ball now.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know what the fuck y'all got Zach Wilson.
That could be a great comeback story though. With Zach Wilson, if he can get them to the playoffs, that'll be a great comeback season because he was done. Have you seen Hard Knocks or no?
I haven't watched any of the Hard Knocks this season, no.
But just watching it, he just looked uncomfortable a little bit. Like it's just funny because Aaron Rodgers would make a joke like when he first came out. Actually, when Aaron Rodgers first came out, he's on the practice field and everybody's cheering and shit like that. And he looked at Zach Wilson. He's like, "Oh, you're not used to this, huh?" I was like,
"That's cool. That's cool."
I was like, "Yo, you a dickhead," but like he made multiple remarks like that throughout the season. And now he get a chance to start and shit like that. Well, start again.
Now here's a scenario: say not Josh Allen. Zach Wilson does do good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like next season, like if say Aaron Rodgers is healthy and wants to return, what do you think like the Jets will do? You think they're going to bench Zach Wilson, trade Zach Wilson, or I mean, I don't really think there's an option of trading Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. I don't think Aaron Rodgers probably rather just retire.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers will play depending on how he looks when he's healthy.
Do you think do you think he's going to retire after this? Because at his age, that really is a career and an injury, which is crazy. He tore his Achilles.
I know. I feel so bad for that. Man, I feel bad for him. I think so. Because it takes about like 1 or 2 years to come back from some shit like that.
I won't say 2 years. It's definitely at least a year. And like with modern medicine, the way shit works now. But I mean, he is old. He's damn near 40 years old. So I don't know how fast his body's gonna be able to recover. It's a very unfortunate situation. But if he wants to play, because he was never a mobile quarterback like that. Like he could run if he needed to, and so he doesn't really have to rely on running like that. If he was a running back, something completely different, like a J.K. Dobbins who just tore his Achilles. Gosh, I feel bad that's his second. That's his second like, crazy injury in like 4 years, some shit like that, bro. He tore his ACL and then his Achilles. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard for Aaron Rodgers if he wants to come back, just because age is being a factor. But I think it's like at least it's not like a shoulder injury. I did think a shoulder injury or like anything like that would be worse for him just because of like he's a quarterback.
Yeah. Damn, man. I feel bad. I do hope he can come back and play and just ball out and have the season. There was such high hopes for the Jets and him. He finally got out of Green Bay, and that happened 4 plays in.
That Jets team is now the same Jets team from last season, unless Zach Wilson is able to step up. But fuck, I don't know any Jets fan that's believing in Zach Wilson, bro.
Yeah, every Jets fan don't believe him right now.
And then speaking on J.K. Dobbins too, that right there, like after an injury like that, like he can come back, but like, after that, I'm like, damn, do you even want to? You had 2 crazy injuries like that, and then he's still on his rookie deal. After he makes it out his rookie deal, his like second deal, if he does get one, it won't be a big one. I'll tell you that because his previous injury history.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, how do you find a deal with that so early on in your career?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So some of these injuries, it's very tough, man, for football.
What do you think about? I actually wanted to talk to you about this. So I was trying to think of a way that running backs can start getting paid, right? And I just want to hear your thoughts about it. So their rookie contract is shortened to maybe 2 to 3 seasons.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Did we not talk about this before? I could have swore we did, bro.
Like on a previous episode. How'd it go?
I don't know. We were talking about running backs, but like it was definitely.
Yeah, we definitely talked about because when we were talking about Saquon and how he signed or whatever.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that you shorten the rookie contract to 2 to 3 years, and then after that, it can be a big contract, but it's incentive based. So
nothing's guaranteed. Incentives mean it's not guaranteed money. I'm not a fan of non-guaranteed contracts and like in like sports like this big. Especially like football being the biggest in America. And like I said, I know there's like it's like a 60-man roster and shit like that too, but there got to be like some guarantee. Like only quarterback, I think only Deshaun Watson was like a fully guaranteed contract with that much money on it. But yeah, I don't. It's just like the NFL do make money, man. These niggas can't afford it, bro. Like let's not tell. These are billionaires too, bro. And I know like it's a business too. Like you don't want to just lose money every season and shit like that. But I'm not too big into the financials in the NFL. It's just that like when it comes to money and like professional sports like that, especially niggas that get hurt, man, you better get your money, man. You better like if their next CBA or whatever it is, like, man, y'all better get fully guaranteed money, man. Like for real.
All right, how about I think the running backs are going at like 10 million, 11 million is their contract, so that would be guaranteed, and anything more than that would be incentive based. Would that be a little bit better? Because something got to work with the contract. I know there's a cap to how much they can spend on their team. I don't know exactly what that number is, but just to make shit easy, let's just say it's 200. Now the quarterback's going to get a big chunk of that, and then like the left tackles, the receivers, maybe some people on the D line, and then it leaves to like everybody else.
Like I said, all that shit is crazy to me with the running back situation. Like I know, like it's crazy because, like I said, the running back is like I still believe it's still one of the most important positions on offense. If you don't got a run game, like it's hard to set up like a play action pass or something like that because like they always know you're gonna pass. If you don't have a good running back, then like you know who don't got a good running back, bro. Like you could definitely tell like they're just mostly gonna be a pass team. But if you shut down a pass, you can't rely on a run anymore. And as an important position as a running back, they're like one of the least paid positions on the offense, bro, which is crazy. And they're the workhorse of the offense. You could have an average ass quarterback or a bottom tier quarterback getting paid more than your star running back. A perfect example, the Giants. Daniel Jones is a mid quarterback, bro, at best. From what we've seen, Saquon is a top tier quarterback, but Daniel Jones is getting 40 mil a year. Saquon getting 10 to 12. I don't know his exact contract. I'll just say 10 and 12. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, and when you watch this back, the reason why I made a face is just because it's just a slander, and then Giants, that's just my natural reaction to go. But what you're saying is right that Barkley is better than Daniel Jones. And what's crazy is because when we was losing, whole time they trying to get Saquon to get shit percolating. They trying to force feed him the ball, like, yo, come do something. The first drive, he was moving that pill and everything like that. And everything is based around him, but yet they don't want to pay him, and it just doesn't make sense. Another example is Nick Chubb and the Browns. Like, now they have Deshaun Watson, but like Nick Chubb and Baker Mayfield.
I'll give you a better example. Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill. I remember that a couple years back. Yeah. And they was giving Ryan Tannehill, I can't remember how much, but it was the money. I'm like, dang, he's getting that much money for being an average ass quarterback. It was like, I swear they didn't want to pay Derrick Henry at that point. Like, damn, like King Henry? He was like the number one running back in the league at the time. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like I said, I just don't understand that. They're talking about running backs are replaceable and this and that. No, they are not. There are not a lot of top tier running backs in the league, man. You got your like handful like of elite. I think it's like there's three maybe no, I'll say 4 to 5 elite running backs in the league. Saquon, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, and am I missing somebody? I think that might be it in terms of just like in run game, who could run the ball and catch the ball like that. Maybe Austin Eckler. I think he's a very underrated. I don't think people rate him that high, but I think he's underrated because his production is crazy, bro. And especially you definitely see when it comes to fantasy, bro. He catches the ball a lot. He runs too. And, like, he gives you what you want. I can't think of really anybody else right now in terms of elite. But I'm like, that's like 4 or 5 elite right there, bro.
I got one, but he has been hurt.
Kamara?
Yeah.
Kamara,
I was surprised you didn't say him.
Just,
but
he's
definitely
hurt a lot, but
hurt.
But and he's suspended right now. But a healthy Kamara, definitely top 5 too, though. Yeah, because he is definitely like one of them running backs. Like I think if he stayed healthy, he might be considered like number 1. Like him up there with McCaffrey, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how McCaffrey does it. And just hold on,
it's not what.
I don't care, man. It's the principle. But yeah, I hope things change, man. I hope things change.
Yeah, bro. It's for running backs. Yeah, I hope because, like I said, like these are star players. Like running backs have always been like key pieces on the offense. To go, especially going back in the day, there were more key pieces than like a quarterback, and then just the league became a passing league. But it's not like the running back role got diminished slightly, but their production has still been high, which I don't understand. Which I don't know get paid. Yeah, it's crazy to me. But I do got some other shit I wanted to talk about though. Let me bring up my list real quick. Actually, let me go. I have my notes right here. Okay, 1 second. Gotta go back and shit. What is this, episode 48, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh damn, Josh is not here for this. Cause I wanted to tell him this shit too. But I mean, since you're here too, I could tell you. LSU got fucking worked, bro. I called Josh too. Was not answering his phone. LSU got smoked week 1, bro. If week 2 had just passed already, but I just want to bring that up, bro. Like, Josh not here for that. I was calling his phone, was not answering. They got cooked. I forgot who the fuck they played week 1. Let me bring up the score.
I think it was Florida State or Florida.
Yeah, it was Florida State. LSU versus Florida State, bro.
We won our next game, though.
Yeah, that's cool, but it wasn't against Florida State. Bro, it was 45-24. That shit was, I was watching, I was like, bro, these things giving them that work. Florida State is back. Florida State football is back, bro.
My barber is a Florida State fan too. I ain't going.
Flo?
No.
Who you go to?
Eric.
Oh, he a Florida State fan?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Damn. Yeah. That was some work right there. Something else I wanted to speak on, bro. Like fantasy or football related too.
Colorado.
Well, yeah, Colorado is good though. Yeah, they've been lighting niggas up. They won against TCU. That was a big game right there. And then they won against Nebraska. Yeah. Nebraska's rebuilding. They're rebuilding their football program right now. But Matt Rule is he was a coach in the NFL before with the Panthers, but NFL and NCAA are two different things. He was a coach at Baylor before he went to the Panthers. He was a good coach at Baylor. But when he went to the NFL, it was trash. It's hard to adjust to the NFL coming from college. But he's rebuilding that program. I do believe that Nebraska will be rebuilt by him. I don't think they'll be trash. So they're upcoming. But it was a good win against someone like as a stature of Matt Rule as a college coach.
Yeah. What Dion is doing,
changing
culture. I fuck with what he's doing.
I know.
Like, do you think more teams are going to start having players like Travis where they play both sides of the ball?
Traditional coaches, no.
Like going forward,
I would say maybe newer coaches, like who might be in that system. If you're still taught in by a traditional coach, like a Nick Saban or some shit like that, you probably won't see something like that still, because if they're from their tutorship. A lot of people are be stuck in their old ways. Yeah. And so it's change doesn't come easy. It might take some time. I do think that over time you might see stuff like that. I don't know how soon it'll be, but but still doing that like a Travis Hunter, they're already you are playing a lot of snaps too, and you are you have a higher chance of getting injured too now too. So I don't know how often players or coaches will want to do that. I know who was his name? Richard Sherman. He played wide receiver and cornerback in high school. I don't think he wasn't as active as a Travis Hunter playing both ways sometimes, but Richard Sherman was. But it is cool to see, bro, and it's I would like to see more of it too, players because some of these players do that shit, bro. They live for that shit, bro, and they have no problem. Well, probably won't see that shit in the NFL though, but seeing it in college though, it would be like a something new to see. I would like to see also. Yeah,
maybe at that level, but you see it a little bit when it comes to running back playing in the slot a little bit, or receiver going to the running back spot, like how Debo. I'm thinking about the 49ers offense when it comes to mind, like how CMC might line up as a receiver sometime, or Debo might line up in the backfield and doing things like that. So offensively, maybe like that. It already happens on defense. Sometimes the safety might bump down to linebacker or in the slot corner, things like that. But as that offense defense,
you don't see that.
Once.
Gronk?
He played defense one time? Safety, right?
Do you remember that Miami Miracle? When it was a last field pitching ball like that. They had Gronk at safety. He missed the top of the head. Yeah. I thought you were talking about that. Yeah.
No. I was actually thinking about J.J. Watt when they were throwing him at tight end a few times and he scored.
Oh yeah, they did do that. I remember that
yeah.
shit too.
That's the only thing I can remember. I forgot about Grunk though.
I think Julian Edelman did it too. They had him playing like DB one time, bro. I swear I saw this shit like recently too, bro.
So it is possible, but it's gonna be hard, yo. I think it would have to be like a defense first player playing offense rather than an offensive first player playing defense. If that makes sense.
I don't really think I don't think people in the NFL would want to do it just because you have a chance of fucking your money up if you get hurt.
Yeah.
In college, you're not really making money besides off NIL. It's not has nothing to do with your play. But when it comes to NFL, you're starting to get different type of money. So I don't know if players would want to do it. That's why Debo didn't really want to. We didn't want to be considered a running back because just put me as because bro, like y'all trying to fuck my money up basically by saying I'm a running back too. Nah, I'm a receiver. I'm on wide receiver money because receivers get paid more.
Yeah.
So I understand that. But something else I was saying was talking about football. So like when I make my Power Rankings videos, I was putting like jerseys on now. Like last year it was Saint 25, so I always had the Saints jersey on. This year I want to switch it up, so that's why I had like the Colin Kaepernick jersey on.
You say you want mine?
I already have an Odell jersey.
But it's not my Odell jersey.
Whose is it?
Like but mine is special. It's different than your Odell jersey. He handed it to me himself.
He didn't. You never met him.
Not.
So, well, when I had my jersey on, like, so all my jerseys I bought were when I was like years ago before like I bulked and shit like that too. When I put that one of the jerseys on, I was like, this shit tight as hell, bro. I was like, damn. So I'm like, and a lot of my jerseys are like my previous size. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm gonna have to like sell some of these jerseys and just get the bigger version of the size too. I'm like, yeah. So I just ordered like, I think I had like in total, this is not recent, but I'll say one recent, I did find a cheap jersey, but it was my size. It's good condition too, so I got that. So now I'm like, I replacement for that. So I'm just gonna start replacing some of the jerseys like one by one. So some of my older ones, and
you got money? No,
because I'm gonna sell. So I'm just replacing, and I might be able to make more money off of this because I'm sell jersey. Sell for more, pay and buy the new one for less. Come on, man.
It's a good plan.
I know it is a good plan. It's gonna take some time, but yeah. And it's not just football jerseys too. I have basketball jerseys. So that's gonna be a long one to go through too.
Soccer jersey? I
do have a couple of soccer jerseys. Yeah, I do. I have a Messi, but that one's I never even wore it before, but it still has this tag on it. It's too small, way too small. I have a Ronaldo one, too small also. I have some PSG ones, too small, bro. And some of them like still have their tags on them. Just never got to wear them. So I was like, damn, unfortunate. So I think I have one soccer jersey, maybe in my size. It's that blonde dude. He plays on Manchester City now. He was on like some German league, Borussia Dortmund, I think. Like Arlen, you know what I'm talking about? Like white dude, blonde hair. You don't know what I'm talking about, It's some white dude, man. He's tough though. And I want his. It's a Borussia Dortmund.
I feel like I can. No, I'm not even gonna say it. I feel like I can point him out if there was like a picture of like 5 pictures of like 5 different blonde soccer players.
We can do that test right now.
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just look up soccer players, and let's see if you can get it.
All right.
Famous. I'm just gonna look up famous soccer players, and let's see. Hopefully, it brings like a picture of a bunch of them together, and then so you'll be able to point them out. Or should I look up? Oh wait, let me see. Here's a picture.
Like I'm getting better.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Now this is an older picture too. Damn, I don't know if there's like any current. Wait, hold up. I think I might just find a picture. 20. Damn, bro. There's a lot of soccer players in the world, bro.
Oh, yeah.
2014. I'm gonna look up. Should I look up 2023? Maybe I'll be better. I don't know. We'll see because Jamar's not really good at naming players or remember faces and shit like that. But
because there's only a certain select few soccer players that I can recognize.
Okay. Where he at in this picture? I'm showing a picture of soccer players now.
Right here on the left.
Who you pointed to?
Right next to Messi.
What color shirt or jersey?
Oh, he's red.
Okay, you did get it.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Jamar, he got it.
That's one of the few people.
He got it.
Like I don't know his name. I don't know what team he played for, what league he's in, but He just has that face where I know, like,
Yeah, I have his
good.
jersey from Borussia Dortmund.
Okay.
His name, actually, I don't think it's like. I think I'll just look up his last name. I think it's like Irving or some shit like that, or an Allen, Holland.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay. Here's his name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Erling Holland.
Yeah.
I think that's how it is. He's 23.
Yeah,
Damn, he's young.
they start young, like
They do.
They start young. They got programs and stuff like that to make you nice and just build you up from there.
It's like the
16.
AAU of soccer, basically.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I don't understand. Some people don't like AAU, but I'm like, bro, these how like some of these players come up, bro. That's like to come up through. That's like basically the equivalent of soccer, bro. Like they're programmed and shit. They start them off young. That's the same shit with AAU, bro. Like really, if you're not in AAU, bro, because the AAU is like the top competition from your like around your age.
Yeah. If
you really not in AAU, you're not making it to the league, bro. Like I'm not saying you can't, but like your chances are way less, bro. Way less. That's why I remember like when niggas like we was younger, you knew like, oh, I want to be a football player, I want to be a basketball player. So you niggas would say that, and the niggas were like, think of something else too. You know? They used to say that shit, bro. And I understand now why too, because like the dedication we had a dedication to like some of these other people. Like you see some of these other people now like starting young too. I'm like, damn, they was really shooting in the gym, bro.
Yeah,
like, at that age, bro. I'm like, damn,
it's a lot of time and dedication. You just gotta dedicate to that, you know.
I'm looking forward to telling the younger generation like you're not making it either.
I wouldn't say that. I would just say you got like if you not gonna put the work in, don't even bother.
Now if some young dude like a young kid say, I was saying like, I'm like, you're not. I would tell him straight up like you're not dedicated enough. I'm like you're not. I would tell him you're not working hard enough. Like there's some other kid out there working hard like that's probably grinding right now.
I feel like that's better than saying you just not gonna. Make
that's what I plan on saying. I was just joking with the other shit, but nah, I would tell him like like you're not dedicated enough or working hard enough. Yeah, I'm like these other kids are actually like out here. The ones who want to make it, actually they have a real passion for that shit. They sacrificing their time now.
Yeah, and especially athletes' sons or daughters that are trying to go pro. Like they're starting them at a young age. They have the best help that they can get. They already have the connections. They're starting at a young age, and you got to outwork them and just build yourself up. Not saying it's impossible, but you got to put that work in. You got to put more work than what they're doing. I can only say so much because I'm not a pro, but I know it takes a lot.
And it's different. But I always thought about this like I'll say like a Bronny. Yeah. Like so like they don't have like when you're like he doesn't have the same shit that his dad had. His dad had a grind from like I gotta make it from the bottom to the top. Bronny's already starting from the top. Like he has everything he needed, but like you can't instill hard work into like a person that already has it, because like what do they have to work forward to? So like you actually had to want to be able to grind. So I think this what Bronny has is like, damn, everybody looks at me this way, like, oh, my dad's this person, this is that. I think that's what his like motivation, like, damn, so I gotta step this up. And a lot of players can't do that. LeBron's not the first person to have a son go play be a professional athlete too, and like lead him like that. So but a lot of players, like I said, other players have had their kids and done it, but them niggas weren't as good, bro. And it's hard to teach that because, like, yo, the people who don't have it really want that shit. Yeah. You already have that shit, so, like, because you were born into it, so, like, what drives you? You gotta have something that drives you, man. And, like, being from the bottom, that drives a lot of people. Oh, yeah. So, it's different. Like, I always thought it was different from, like, a person just, like, from, like, a LeBron to a Bronny. Because, like I said, Bronny already got, like, he knew how to play basketball. And he'll still be good. Yeah. He said. His dad's a billionaire.
Yeah. But not all athletes are like that. Like, I think Shaq's kid, not his kid, but Shaq, I don't think he gives his kids any of his money.
Like, he be saying that shit.
They gotta earn that shit.
No, I don't think he had to earn their own money. Like, not his money, but earn their own money. He said that when he passes, like, none of his kids are getting his money. Which is, personally, if I'm Shaq, I'm not saying like if I was in Shaq's situation, not if I had his money, but if I'm rich like that, if I know I can't take with me, but I'd rather it be in my family though, and I'd rather have like generational wealth, like creating generational wealth. That's what I would like. I mean, I know Shaq probably says like, I understand what Shaq's point is, like, because like nothing's really handed to you. I had to work for this shit too. Yeah, I want my kids to work for it also. I understand that too, but I personally, I'm giving it to keeping it in my family, bro. Okay. That's what I'm
like doing. While you're alive, or it would have to be like after you pass?
Oh, I mean, if I was like rich like that,
It's like, hey, I want a new car.
I see. If I always think about it, because like I mean, as a parent, like you do want to give your kids stuff too,
Mm-hmm.
but you still want like that hard work. Like you want them to work for shit too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really how you like raise them before and like how
Yeah.
like damn like nothing like you gotta
Mm-hmm.
earn your shit like that too.
Yeah.
So I would like say teach them about saving, investing, all that shit too. But I wouldn't just be giving out money. So can I have money? Like
Yeah.
they can know you can get a job. Like what you
Mm-hmm.
mean? Can I just have money like
Yeah.
that too? Like I wouldn't mind giving a gift. Like I never mind giving a gift and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that too. I'm like at a certain age, bro. I'm like you can get a job.
Yeah.
Like it's like say I am Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm like nigga, I feel like you could basically use my name.
Yeah.
Just like oh Shaq's son like streams this is and that.
Yeah.
Or something like I'm Shaq's like bro, you
Mm-hmm.
could do so much
Yeah.
just off my name already.
Yeah.
And like now I would assume my kids already know it because I would teach them something like that. I'm like bro,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Shaq.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll go a route like that. Any big time purchases, it would have to be. How can I explain this? Basically, if they want a gift, it would have to be a holiday or their birthday.
Yeah.
And it won't be anything crazy like a car or anything like that.
You would never give a car? Okay, in high school?
Depends. Like if they work towards something really hard and then so let's say they saved up like $2,000 for a car, then
Mhm.
I'll match them on that $2,000
Okay.
for the car or whatever type of car they want. Something like that. Or if like they graduated from somewhere or they just work hard towards something, I would reward them like that. But something has to be done for you to get it rather than you just turning 18 so you get a new car, if that makes sense. And then I think if I had like Shaq level money, I would do it like loans. So if they want to go to school, I'll just pay for it, but they would have to pay me back. And then like once they pay it back in full, I'll just give it to them that they can use on like their kid or whatever. But they'll get the money back. But like it's just to teach them what it's like to pay the bills and pay it over time rather than having to take out a loan from the bank.
Yeah,
basically I'll be their bank.
Yeah, they get an interest-free loan.
Yeah, that's how I'll do it. And like just so they can learn, because if they mess up like that, it's like, oh damn, I can't pay my thing like that. It's like, okay, it's just my dad. Nah, I'm gonna be rough on that, assuming that's how it goes.
Yeah, I always thought then like you look like when you get that sort of money, you definitely need a financial advisor, bro. Because like some niggas just start spending money and then forget like damn, like this shit is not forever though. Because money do run out if you just keep spending it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think people should definitely if you got. I mean, I don't think you can get a financial advisor at any whatever level of money you're making. To be honest, just so you know, like damn, where I'm spending it. If you don't got the money to get a financial advisor, then you can get one of them apps and shit like that where it tells you where you're spending your money and shit like that too. Cause I know a lot of people just really don't be looking at their money; they just spend, not really looking.
And it's bad. It's bad. Some people just spending like, oh, I'll worry about it later, and then later it comes around. It's like, damn, now I have to worry about it later again because you did whatever you need to make that money and just keep living in that cycle. And it's a lot easier if you plan it out. If you plan it out, it's like, all right, this is how much I have. This is the budget I have. How can I work off this? And if it really isn't enough, that should motivate you to try to make more money in a way. If you're in a position where you can do that. Some people, they really just aren't making enough, so they have to just live how they are living. But that's what I don't want with it, like for like my brothers and my siblings. I don't want them to be just not good with money. Like it's easy to just spend all these promos, all these games that's coming out that have VC in-game purchases. You can easily blow your money. And sometimes it's not a lot. You're like, oh, it's just $5 for coffee. Oh, it's just $5 for this. It was just $5 for that.
You keep seeing $5 a lot of times. It's gonna be $1,000 soon, bro. Like shit. Oh, it's only 20. It's only 5. Oh, it's only this now until you add up and see how much you really spent on that shit. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, everything adds to that though. Like going out can be the same thing. A simple, like, oh, I'm gonna just buy a drink. Oh, I'm gonna buy another one. Oh, there's a buy-in fee to get into this place. Excuse me, I thought I was about to burp. yeah, there's a buy-in to get into this place. Next thing you know, you spend like 50, 60 to 100, even more. Some people like, oh, I blew way more money than that in the club. And it's like, yo, that's crazy. Or going out to eat. There's just so many ways to spend money, but you need to figure out a way to save it.
Yeah.
You know, luckily, I'm fortunate enough that I don't like going out as much. Like, I do like going out, but like not as much as certain people where you're going out every weekend. So I'm not spending that much money every weekend. Some people do it with weed. Like, they spend hundreds of dollars on weed. And it's like, damn, if you save some of that, you would just have extra money to do whatever you want with it.
Man, just take a certain amount out of your paycheck every week or something like that, where it just goes automatic. There's apps. It goes automatic to your savings. You don't even gotta worry about like doing it yourself. So like you're saving subconsciously basically now at this point, bro. So I would just do something like that, man, and just watch. And like, you don't have to watch it stack. It'll stack over time, and then if you ever come to a rainy day, or maybe you're trying to make a big purchase on something like maybe a car or a down payment on a house, some shit like that. Yeah. Now you have, because you were just saving without you even thinking. Yeah.
And that helps a lot, especially when you don't think about it. When it automatically comes out, you're like, okay, I can use the rest of the money or whatever. I like budgeting. Like, I do it every week. I just look through all my finances, like, damn, I spend so much on this. And you can budget for the things that you like. I'm not saying, when I say budget, I'm not saying you can't go out, you can't do this. Just budget for it. Like, instead of going out every weekend, go out maybe once or twice a weekend and then only spend X amount. Or if you like coffee, just factor that into your budget, you know? And if it's above your budget, find a way to make more money so you can have that luxury of...
Start doing Uber Eats or something.
Yeah.
You know? Make some extra cash if you wanted that bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm glad we talked about it. I was telling, like, we haven't talked about money in a long time since Raquan left. And
you know, Raquan was talking about all the money and shit like that. Bessie and Raquan was on that. I'm pretty sure we talked about me a couple of times, maybe have. I don't really remember. There's been a lot of episodes since then. But one thing I did want to talk about too was recently, I'll say like the past like 2 weeks, I've been seeing a lot of this on Instagram, where sometimes I'm just scrolling and I like maybe on Reels or some shit like that, and I see some type of reel, and automatically in my head I already know this reached the wrong side of the internet. And what I mean by this is if you see like some type of crazy video, I'm like, damn, like it's kind of fucked up, or maybe it's just like maybe type funny to you, and I'll go check the comments. So I already know what I'm about to see. I don't know if niggas have seen this shit, but what, is he about to laugh? This is going to laugh already. Bro, there's been a lot of these comments. If you go like on like say certain videos and shit like that, it was like, I'll just say they're little nigga comments. So niggas be like, get a job, little nigga, or like that's a trash fit, little nigga. It's just a bunch of these shits, bro. And I already know, like, if I see the video, I already know, like, this has reached that side of the internet where there people are just saying that shit in the comments, bro. And it's a lot of videos, bro. I'm like, damn, it's like, you can't, it's like every day I'll see it, bro, at this point, bro. Get a job, little nigga, or some shit like that. It'll be like somebody with like, it'll be a little kid, bro, doing some little kid shit on the internet, which is like we've all done before. And niggas will be like, get a job, little nigga. Like, it's like, that's all you'll see, bro.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that. So there was one video I posted with my little brother in it, and then some guy commented on it. It was like, little bro messed up the script. I'm like, yo, he a little fucking kid. Get off his dick. Damn. Yo, that's crazy though. So I definitely hear what you're saying. I actually haven't seen that little bro movement. No.
Bro, but, oh my gosh, bro.
That
it's
sounds
like
funny though.
Everything. I'll send you the next one I see, because I'll definitely see it, bro. I'll definitely send it to you, bro. It's like it's an everyday thing, bro. I'm surprised you haven't seen it at this point.
I've been trying to stay off social media. That's why.
Yeah, you be doing all you on and off with that shit. So I be forgetting.
When I'm on it is for like research purposes. Like if I'm watching that guy from 2K.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Fuck. Cause saying like with the younger generation now. Like they're still making like the same videos like we were making back in the day when we had like we used to get the iPads and shit in school. We was making the same shit videos, bro. But the only difference now is that they have somewhere to upload it. We really didn't have that. We didn't really get Vine until like maybe later in middle school. But like the digital footprint wasn't the same. People weren't really keeping those videos. Only the popular videos on Vine were really kept like that. So whatever you posted back in the day on Vine, you're most likely never gonna find that shit again anyway. And so it's just different now. Like everybody, all the younger kids are on the social media and shit like that, uploading videos and stuff like that. So and like there's an algorithm now where anybody can see the shit at this point now. So the more people interacting with that video, the more it's gonna be go through the algorithm, and that's the difference now. So like you might have maybe got like 50 to 100 views, maybe, which was a lot to us. If we were posting on like a Vine or maybe a Facebook, but now these kids are getting like hundreds of thousands of views, maybe close to millions, just on like a TikTok or a reel or some shit like that. It's way more exposure to people, bro. So that's the difference.
I thought you were gonna take a completely different turn when you started talking about like how I reached the wrong side of the internet.
Oh, you think like the evil side? I'm not talking
like
about
that, but
I'm just talking about the dickhead side of like niggas are just gassing.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the evil side of the internet, not the evil side, like the actual evil.
Yeah, I seen one. This is not evil or anything like that, but it's like, yo, what the fuck? So it was this girl, right? She was doing some gymnastic and she only had one leg, right? So if you think about the fit, sometimes the shorts are shorter than what it used to be.
I know exactly what you're talking. I think I seen that shit last night, bro.
And someone go say her no leg pussy lip is fat.
I see that shit on Twitter, bro, scrolling, bro. I know exactly shit to talk about. I'm like, bro, niggas is terrible, bro. Yes, bro. I know exactly shit you're talking about, bro.
I'm like, yo, what? Yo, that's not even what the post is about. Why?
He ain't lying, though. He ain't lying, though. But it's just funny shit like
yo,
he ain't lying.
You can't make that shit up, yo. Some people just...
Hey, man, that's the internet, man. They just be, first thing that come to mind, they just say it. They just say it, bro. Hey, man, that's the internet, though. That is the internet.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny as hell, yo. But yeah, I thought you were gonna go in that trend where it'll be... That one wasn't as bad. Sometimes it do get bad, like it'll be a fucked up situation, and then people just don't take it serious. They just crack hella jokes.
I kind of like that internet side where it's just like, it's just funny shit to see on the internet. Like I like seeing funny shit on the internet, though.
Like dark humor and shit.
Not even just dumb, just any type of funny shit, man. It don't gotta be dark humor. Just shit that make me laugh. I think that's like the best part of the internet. Internet is used for a lot of things. I just like the comedic aspect of the internet, man. Like the memes and all that shit, man. Shit, I got a folder of memes, so
yeah.
I like the memes. What's it called? You got anything? I think I already went to my whole list.
Yeah, let me just check.
Because a lot of shit happened over the last 2 weeks. I was just putting shit in my list. I'll be able over where we missed. We already went over fantasy football in general. I know I didn't really speak on my Ohio State Buckeyes. You know, they're looking like we're 2-0, but we dropped each week since then. I think we're like 6 or 7 right now. In ranking.
Because of points.
It's just we haven't looked really that good. Like our first game was versus Indiana. We won a game by 20 points, but it just wasn't. It didn't look good though. Like our offense wasn't moving the ball like that, which is bad because we lost. Like we lost C.J. Stroud, and we have a new quarterback now, and so he's only. I think our quarterback's only like a sophomore, and so it's like damn. Like now he got to get accustomed to it, and it's like I meant to mention this shit too. This is our first time. I gotta since oh my gosh, it was a crazy. What I noticed too. It's our first time in years. I just want to see like how many years though since the last time we had it. If I can find it, it should be somewhere around here. Okay, our first time since 2011 that we started a white quarterback, or even like had.
Really?
Yes, bro. We've had so many black quarterbacks since that time. Like it was like Braxton Miller, Cardell Jones, J.T. Barrett, C.J. Stroud. I think like maybe Kenny Guiton or Guiton, can't remember his last name. It was just so many quarterbacks in between. Like I never even seen a white quarterback start at Ohio State. So I was just surprised at I don't even know our new quarterback's name like that, to be honest. Because he's still new. But we've had so many quarterbacks and they've always been black. And now if we ever like first start on white so we had 2 quarterbacks going for the first place spot. I think one thing was Kyle McCord. I think that's one guy's name. I can't remember the other one. But both of them are going for the quarterback job. So when I first saw this shit happen, I'm like, damn, like I was meant to have a white quarterback, which is crazy. Just to me, because like I don't ever remember one starting. Even one in 2011. This guy's name is Joe Bowserman. I don't know who the fuck he is, bro. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I know.
But I got a question though. I thought it was like when it comes to the ranking, it was off a point. So you can win a game, but it's like how much you win it. Is there more to that? Does it actually have to like look good? Like you have to have like flashy plays, or what do you mean when you say look good?
Yeah. So if you're going against like a non-ranked team in college, you gotta be putting like 30 plus points on them, and you gotta get a 30-point differential too. You know, you gotta look good. You gotta be shutting some of these team out or blowing them out by a crazy amount. They shouldn't be scoring this many points. But it's all, to be honest, it really is all favorite when it comes to college, because like the way people vote on, like it's a point system, like where you get ranked at, and so the more first place votes you have and shit like that, the higher you're ranked and shit like that. So so it really is favorites when it comes to that. Even when it comes to the rankings that they use in the beginning of the season is called the AP rankings, the AP poll. I think that's like voted on by some, I don't know if it's news sources or coaches or some shit like that. But there's a coaches poll too. I think that one's voted on coaches. Oh no, I think the AP poll is voted on by news sources, like news like outlets around the world. Oh, not around the world, like around the country and shit like that. And some are gonna have biases and shit like that, because like it'll be like the Record News or something. I don't know if that's a real place, but like to say like that, you'll have like the Alabama Gazette or some shit like that. It'll be something like that. But then later on in the season, when college football comes out, like the playoff rankings, the committee now holds the top like ranking shit, and so the AP really don't matter. So the AP could have like, it could be Georgia, Alabama, and then Ohio State, and then Michigan. But the college football playoffs would have like Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, and so but the college football playoff ones matters the most because that's the committee that votes for the college football playoffs. So it's different. So yeah, it's very different, but it's a lot of biases when it comes to that too. SEC always gets the bigger bias too, because it's the SEC. You have like so many SEC schools will get more love than, and they'll be less critical on some SEC teams too, which I always hated too. Like they always favor SEC. They favor Georgia, they'll favor Alabama so much, bro. It's ridiculous. Like Ohio State, let's say Ohio State has not lost yet, but we have went down the rankings. Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy. On a different note, the last thing on my topic, unless you have something.
Nah, I already ranked my whole list.
So, would you ever do karaoke?
I remember we talked about this like way, like probably like around like episode like 1 to 3, somewhere around there.
Really?
I remember, you remember this shit? I remember I remember Free had said something in our comments too, like we were talking about karaoke and shit like that too. We definitely talked about karaoke, like that's out of mind.
What song would you pick?
What song? Shit. I have no idea. It would be depend on what I'm feeling.
Would it depend on the crowd?
Maybe. It probably would too. You know, if it's some white people, I might pick some country shit, some white people shit like some Burning Up or some shit like that. You never know. Might feel the crowd. Yeah, some black people definitely gonna stick with more of the black tunes, man.
Heard you. They were doing karaoke
in Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico. A lot of country music. That I didn't know. I knew some.
You hopped on it?
Nah, I didn't hop on it.
I thought you had the vocals.
I do. There was one girl that was singing Beyonce, and she was killing it, yo. Like I'm talking about, the crowd was into it and just singing along, and she had a good voice too. She was really killing it. No, I was thinking though, I was like, what song would I do? And I think it depends where it is. So like if the crowd is older, I think my go-to is going to be a Michael Jackson song, because you can't go wrong with Michael Jackson.
You can't go wrong with a Michael Jackson song, but none of y'all niggas is in tune to be doing a Michael Jackson song. So y'all people need to stay away from that shit, man.
Oh my god.
Niggas need to stay, unless it's like a Thriller or some shit like that where the crowd could join in. But if we talking about the straight vocals, y'all niggas need to stay away from Michael Jackson, bro. Cut it out. Don't do no Michael Jackson song, man.
I'm gonna do the Lean.
No,
I'm gonna do the.
No,
I'm gonna do all. I'm gonna do it all.
Because Michael Jackson is a performance type of shit. So if you doing a Michael Jackson song, you gotta perform with it too. So that's why niggas gotta stay. That's another reason why niggas should stay away from that shit, bro. You're not performing like a Michael Jackson shit. I've seen you,
and I performed.
No.
With the hat and the power ranking?
That shit was
live.
no. No.
Hey,
yeah. That nigga was fell forward and tried to play it up. Like, no. Nah.
That shit was lit.
Stay away from that shit. You're not a performer.
How about Remember the Time? Yes or no?
That's
performance.
That's a very vocal song too.
So you saying no?
You?
For me, yeah.
No.
Billie Jean.
No. I'm saying no to every Michael Jackson song for you, bro. That's not you. That's not you, bro. Yes. That's not you. You know Josh would be saying the same shit if he was here right now.
I Want You Back.
No, definitely not that, because he had a higher pitched voice at the time too. That's Jackson 5 shit right there.
I can make my voice high.
No, when you lie, your voice get higher, but not for to carry a tune. No, yeah, you're not doing that.
Yeah, I'll be good.
No,
I'll be good doing that.
No,
I can get that shit jumping.
No, bro. Niggas be like, boo, tomato.
I need like a week to prepare, but yeah.
No, you don't know. No.
I gotta sing in the shower a little bit,
Stay away from that shit.
Drink some lotion.
I think a good song for you would be something like very easy, like
Usher.
No, that's a performance right there too,
bro. I'm gonna rip off the button down.
Anybody trying to see that dad gut, man?
Being in the tank top.
I would say something easy for you, like ABCs or like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or some shit like that, like a nursery rhyme for you,
like ABC.
Maybe you should like stick away from like the Michael. Don't not the Jackson 5.
Easy 1, 2, 3.
Stick to like a Twinkle Twinkle. That's like shit like that.
Hell no.
That's something easy for you, bro.
I need something where I'm like
no.
I need something like that.
Do do re mi fa. Do that.
See I'm a little sick
no,
right
do
now.
it. Cause you just singing all that shit. So I want you to do do re mi right now.
Mind you guys, I'm a little sick right now.
We about to hear Jamal do, cause if he could do this, that means he could hit the octave and shit.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Damn, that crack right there. That's all I need to know when you was doing that shit. That's all I need to know.
Man,
and you look at he started out real deep too. So because he knew he can't get as high, so he's trying to start off lower than low.
Let me hear you do it.
I don't need to do it
because you can.
I can, but I don't need to. You talking about
you got it. You
talking about I need to do this and that. I know I got it, bro.
No.
I don't got y'all be hearing me in the party.
No. You be muted half the time.
No, I don't. You be muted half the time, bro. He do, not me. I'll get in the party, man. When the music play, niggas know, bro. Like you could tune into the streams. I'll be singing this shit, especially when the Madden shit. I wasn't really saying. I was just getting turned though. Last stream. When I won my first game in my league, bro. It was a much needed win too, going crazy. Yeah. Christian McCaffrey was on that shit, man.
He was going stupid.
He was on that shit. Hit him with that screenplay when I was hit him with the 2 juice.
And spin off. That juke spit. Go.
He was going crazy, man.
That was tough.
And I got a game tonight too. This nigga 5-2, so and I already look. This is a nigga that just run the ball. Yeah.
No, he don't like running the ball. He love running the ball. This is the dude that you're about to play tonight. He's the one that in, 6-minute quarters, he held the ball for 24 minutes.
I'm just got the game plan for him, man.
We had to go into OT for me to get some time of possession to win.
I'll game plan. I'll do my best, man, but I'm not really too worried about it much because like I'm just trying to get the 2K anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this game out of the way and get the 2K.
Bro, it might be the longest game you ever played. Hopefully he changed because it's been 2-3 years since, but I'll never forget that, yo. I'm literally just sitting there, and it's not even like he killing clock. You literally sitting there for the 30-second play clock, just waiting for him to hike the ball to run it for 3 yards.
Well, I mean, if you stop him 3 yards each time, and that's besides unless you go for it on 4th down.
Sometimes he do.
Yeah. Well, you gonna have to see about it then.
Yeah. Ooh.
I came and asked you. I heard your knee fucking crack.
Yeah.
I came and asked Josh what time it is, but how long you think we been? Like hours and change, maybe.
I'm gonna say. You
usually be timing it.
40. Nah. Sometimes I look at your clock.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna zoom in. See if I can. I don't know if it'll be able to zoom or not. I don't know if I'm able to catch everything on a. Nah, I can't see that shit. I can't see.
I can
But
check.
I think it's been over an hour though.
All right.
I mean, you want to check? You
Yeah,
can see? Go ahead. You can see right now. Jamar checking to see what the time. It's in the bottom right corner. What it say?
An hour 20.
Hour 20. That's not that bad though.
Yeah.
It's just I don't have anything else. Since Josh not here, I didn't know Josh probably gonna extend the conversation a little bit longer too. But he's not here. But I think that's good though.
Yeah.
I don't got shit else to say, man. It's one of our shorter episodes. Actually, it might be our shortest actually. After I like finally trim it too.
Yeah.
I think it might be our shortest episode. Damn.
Really?
So thank y'all for tuning to our shortest episode. It might be man our shortest episode, but it's all good. We do got something upcoming in probably like 2 weeks. Just look out on our social medias for the news that we're gonna drop on it. But yes, thank y'all again for tuning to. This might be I think episode 48 of the D&E podcast. Yeah, I think this is 48. Episode 48 of the D&E podcast. Man, what stands for?
Damn near everything.
All of our audio listeners, man, thank y'all for tuning. Make sure you leave us a 5-star, man. It really helps us out. All of our people watching on YouTube, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, man. Then all of our word to my people, man, who are telling other people about the podcast, man. Shout out to y'all. I haven't really gave y'all a shout out in a long time, but keep spreading the word for D&E, man. What's crazy? I used D&E in like a abbreviation the other day when we was talking about something. And it was like someone said something to me in a group chat, and I was just like, yeah, like talking about like D&E. Which meant damn near everything. It was cool. It was cool to use that at one time, a little abbreviation shit or acronym. And you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We're all in there also. So till next time, D&E podcast signing off.
Peace.